I don't know if I ever said this. The Rock movies are a big meme, but they make a lot of money for some odd reason. I don't think that they're a meme at all. No one wants to play. Okay, that's fine. I don't think the Rock movies are a meme at all. Like, I'm not saying that the Rock is ever gonna win an Oscar, chat, but I mean, I think the Rock is like one of the most respected people in Hollywood. This is something, chat. Here, this was something I was thinking about, and I was like, I'm gonna talk to my chat about this. This is. You guys tell me if I'm crazy, right? As crazy as this sounds, I think The Rock is going to become president of the United States at some point. Hold on. How old is The Rock? First off, you guys just tell me, am I crazy? I think The Rock's going to become president, chat. I don't think he's probably, I'm just going to guess 48. The Rock. How old is he? Wow, he's exactly 48. Oprah should be president. Oprah as in, wait, is that Oprah? That's not Oprah. That's not how you spell Oprah. Oprah has an H in her name. And I don't think there's an E in yeah, that's Oprah. There's no E in Oprah. There's no E. Yeah, there's no E. I'm not gonna say that a female can't be president, but Hillary Clinton kind of fucked that up for like a little while. No, chat, do you guys think that I'm crazy? Dude, I feel pretty adamant on this, chat. I think the Rock's gonna eventually become president. You guys want me to tell you why I think the Rock is gonna become president? It's for a couple of reasons. Number one, Trump opened the door. Like, President Trump opened the door for this kind of, you don't have to be a politician to become president, right? You just kind of have to have juice and energy, and you have to prove that you've been successful in a lot of aspects in life. The Rock has that covered. Number two, if you just think about generationally, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly why The Rock can become president. Just think about generation. I think to become president right now, because I think this whole just being a old white politician guy, unless you're like Bernie, Bernie just fucking resonates with the young people. Like, I'm not sure that really works, right? If you think about The Rock is like one of the few people, he's broken through to multiple generations, chat. Think about like the older generation, not necessarily boomers, right? They kind of have like, they look at The Rock and they think, okay, you know, successful guy, he's older. Maybe when he has a presidential run 4 years from now, he'll be 52. So they can kind of look at him and be like, okay, you look at my generation, chat, the millennials. We fucking revere The Rock. Anyone, chat, who's like 35 or maybe even 40 to like 40 to like 25, we all revere The Rock because why? We all remember when he was wrestling. We all remember the WWF Attitude Era. We all remember him as a wrestler. We all fucking love him. And then even if you look at the young generation, you young people, you know, the guys in the chat, you guys who are like 20, 21, The Rock also kills it with your generation too. How many followers does The Rock have on Instagram, chat? Or probably like 20, 30 million. Like, he's someone who I think, chat, he kind of wins at all the generations. You know what I mean? If you just run another old white guy, like, do young people really identify with Joe Biden? Like, no. You know what I mean? Like, The Rock, in my opinion, kills it. What's it called? Also has a huge penis. Okay, I don't think anyone cares about that. I grew up with wrestling. What if Johnny Sins runs for president? No old person knows who that is. Also, millennials, I mean, young people, I don't think they really care. Reminder that Ronald Reagan was an actor. Yeah, I think this could be a situation very much like Ronald Reagan. You know, yeah, Ronald Reagan was, I'm pretty sure maybe when he announced he can win, but does he want to be president even? That's a good question, GC. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I feel like if The Rock wanted to be president, I mean, he might not want to be president now, but in the future. And also, if you just look at like his business acumen, like, you know, he's somebody who, when The Rock started, even Jim Ross, chat, he has stories about The Rock. Like, when The Rock first got into wrestling, you know, he has a story like when he met The Rock didn't have enough money to buy a sandwich. You know what I mean? The Rock doesn't come from a rich family or something like that. So he is a self-made millionaire. So he has the business acumen. And honestly, chat, who doesn't like The Rock? Like, that was another thing. I can't think of that many people basically in the entire world that just don't have haters, and The Rock is like pretty much one of them. The only other person who I kind of thought to that like comes to mind who just like doesn't have any haters is like Tom Hanks maybe, or like Denzel Washington. There pretty much isn't another person like in the world who I can think of who has just no haters. You know what I mean? Shawn Michaels, I mean like relevant people. Like, I'm not talking about like, okay, this one wrestler from like 1 year doesn't like, I mean like a lot, like a decent amount of people. Like, no one doesn't like The Rock. You can't, don't name just one random person like, I didn't like him because I wrestled.